Hi guys, welcome back to another video at Stackhouse Knives. As you can see, I'm not in the workshop today. I'm actually staying at a batch up in Topor and just recovering from the Seeker show which has just passed this weekend. This video is about a DC521 sharpener. Around about this time last year I ended up making a video on a smaller version, a DC4 sharpener. You can check out that video link here and that'll take you to the video. This video is about the bigger brother version of this sharpening stone. So I've got the sharpening stone here with me. So this is the sharpening stone here. A lot larger than the small pocket style one. I thought I'd do a video on this one. And I have actually started using it already. You can see it's a lot thicker and a lot larger. It's much like the DC4 sharpener. It has a combination stone setup where you've got a foundation stone where you would start sharpening. This is a electroplated diamond grit stone, which is equivalent to a 25 micron. Then you've got a ceramic side on the other side, which is your finishing stone. And between the two of these guys, you can get some really blunt knives, quite sharp again. So that's what today's video is about, just giving a bit of a quick overview of how the stone works. And I've got one of my Damascus knives that I've got here. So this knife is already sharp, but I'm going to be taking the angle down a little bit more and hopefully making the apex a little bit steeper, just because I'm wanting to make a change on this knife. So the table ended up being a little slippery. I've just gone and wet the towel, so I've got a little bit more suction and friction to help keep the stone steady, because that's really important when you're sharpening a knife. So just going to start doing a few strokes, just forward fashion and coming back and resetting myself. It really depends on what angle you're wanting to sharpen at with a knife like this. Sometimes they're a bit thicker and you'd have to go a slightly steeper angle. Other cooking knives or chef's knives, you can go with a more acute angle, and that'll give you a different finish again. But I'm just changing the profile off a little bit, but not much. But you can hear how abrasive that is. Hopefully the microphone is picking that up, but it's quite coarse. You can see on that side there, looking quite good. So I'm going to swap sides now, just do a little bit on the other side, so just pulling the blade towards me. So I am choosing to use this guy dry this time. I used it wet last night and it works very well. But again, you can use this wet or dry, doesn't matter. And really take your time on this stone, because this is the most important one. A lot of people rush that first foundation stone or foundation grit, whatever you're choosing to sharpen on. If you rush the step, then everything else is going to have that same rushed effect and finish. So I would recommend just taking a little bit longer on this one, making sure you get a nice burr, a nice edge, nice geometry. Awesome. Alright, we're going to flip this guy over now and start on our ceramic side. And once you've used this stone, you could go on to something like a strop or something that has a compound to it that you could help hone that edge. There's really a million different ways of trying to sharpen something, but this is really good to keep it simple. Keep it in one block or one type of stone. Otherwise you have to invest in lots of different stones, and then that can get pretty silly. That's whether you want to or not, but for the price that this stone is, I find it's a pretty good investment if you're sharpening knives quite a lot, especially stainless steel knives or harder grade steels like well, any tool steel. But at the moment I'm sharpening one of my Damascus knives, which is 1084 and 15N20. Quite basic steel, really. Very easy to sharpen, especially on ceramic and diamond grit stones. really don't have to work too hard on getting these guys back. But if you had something like a 12C27, a medium carbon stainless steel, or 440C, something like that, these stones also work incredibly well at getting you a burr really quickly and letting you just get the knife nice and sharp. Awesome. I think that's pretty much it. And a good tip with this is when you come to the final kind of hone, or not hone, but the final sharpening on a particular stone, it's really good to ease off that pressure and just very gently stroke that stone so that it doesn't create more scratch marks, but it helps just polish those original marks that you've got there. But yeah, just loosen the pressure a little bit and make sure it's not going to be causing any scratches. But that's feeling pretty sharp. I'm quite happy with that. I'm going to get some paper really soon to show you how sharp it is. So that summarizes this week's video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and of course it wouldn't be a sharpening video if I didn't show you how sharp the knife was after I've been working on the stone. So I've got some brown paper here that we're going to be using. So it's really good if the knife can kind of cut on a push cut. Any knife, if you're sawing through paper, it's quite easy to do a draw cut, but knowing that that knife can cut on a push cut, that's really, really important. That way you can check how sharp your knife is every 10 or so centimeters down the blade, and that's a really good check. For me, that helps. So yeah, but it's cutting quite nicely. I'm quite pleased with that, and it hasn't even been taken to a hone yet. So after you use the stone, it'll be good to use a strop or a hone bar or a block with compound, and that'll help give you that really lovely hair-poppingly sharp edge to your blade. I'll leave buy links in the description below for purchasing the stone. I'm not affiliated with Knife Shop in any way or being supported by their products, and I've purchased the stone for myself to use, as I was very pleased with the previous product that I bought about a year ago from now. So I've got it upgraded to a larger stone, and I'm very happy with how well it's performed. But just for your information, I hope this gives you a bit more of a guide on what to purchase if you're wanting to get sharpening stones or accessories to go towards your blades. And yeah, but chuck a like on this video, and I really hope you enjoyed it. But take care until the next video.